So last month, I decided to do something bonding with my dad, since apparently, that's what you're supposed to do once you realize you're both adults who treat cholesterol results as casual conversation. I signed us up for a beginner yoga class at the local community center, thinking it'd be a wholesome way to spend a Saturday morning and maybe work off the just one more slice pizza nights. Dad, being a good sport, just grumbled about stretching being for cats, but agreed to come along when I promised brunch afterward. The only mildly strange thing was that he kept bringing up how excited he was to finally learn the dog tricks I'd been bragging about. We walk in, mats in hand, and right away Dad starts commenting on how there are no treats at the reception desk, not even a milk bone in sight. I brush it off, assuming he's just making his usual dad jokes. But when the instructor announces we'll start with downward dog, Dad immediately drops to all fours, wags an imaginary tail, and looks around expectantly. The instructor, a serene woman named Giselle, pauses, confused. The rest of the class tries to follow suit, but with less enthusiasm. I try to whisper to Dad that downward dog is just a pose, not an audition for Beethoven's next movie, but he's already panting and pretending to chase his own foot. Things escalate quickly from there. Dad starts sparking encouragements, good stretch. Who's a flexible boy? And, at one point, actually fetches someone's water bottle when it rolls across the floor. Giselle, ever the professional, tries to regain control by introducing Cobra pose, but Dad just hisses, loudly, and then suggests we all try sit and stay. By the time we get to child's pose, he's curled up on the mat, snoring, and muttering about nap time after a walk. The rest of the class is in stitches, half of them rolling on the floor with laughter, the other half genuinely confused whether this was some kind of avant-garde yoga pet hybrid. Now, the class has officially rebranded. Every Saturday, Giselle brings a basket of tennis balls, and when someone nails a pose, she tosses them a treat. Dad's become a legend. Somehow we've started a trend where everyone wears collars, for alignment, supposedly. And as for me? Well, let's just say, if you ever hear about a yoga class where the downward dog is followed by a round of fetch, you'll know whose dad started it. Turns out, I signed us up for yoga, but Dad turned it into doga, because apparently, he thought pause was just a fancy way to say pause.